Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Dragoon. And here we are outside of Lohan there on the left and the Dragon Nest on the right. And we now have access to a new area down here. And I'm going to try and walk because for whatever reason, when you're trying to move on those dots at a kind of a three-way intersection, it doesn't want to let you go the direction you want to go at any point in time. So, anyway, here we are at the Black Castle of Kazas. Now, I mentioned last time that I was going to go back and check to see if we could enter Bale. We actually cannot enter Bale. We also cannot enter Helena. Both areas have been blocked off at this point in the game. And here we are, walking up the front gates into enemy territory. And what do they say? Yeah, pretty much. We're walking around with the king of the enemy and they have no idea. Anyway, let's go raid their stores here. Steal some stuff and see what's going on. We attack the capital, or they do anyway. Okay. And apparently these guys are so loyal, and yeah, they think that it was part of the plan for us to take out the dragon. Not quite so much. Hoax is actually one area where we can return to, and I did for the first time ever at this point in the game. There's nothing up here. I'm going up the wrong ladder. But yeah, you go there and you talk to people, and they don't say anything particularly interesting. And here we have Stardust number 1 of 6 in this town. We're gonna spend a little time in this town here, so no action today, just running around, getting stuff done. Here, talk to this guy. He mumbles, and then, oh, he's a mercenary. Registering for what? You do want to say yes here. That will be beneficial momentarily. And what am I thinking? Okay, sure. I'm assuming he's trying to... He just doesn't like Dart because he's not like a big brawny dude. Who knows? Easy money, huh? What's this other guy? Registration to be a mercenary. Oh. So, yeah, the Sandoras are so struggling for soldiers that they're hiring mercenaries to fill out their ranks. Ah, sorry about that. It said Helena had fallen. And of course he's, now crying about it. He does not want to go into a battle where he expects to lose. Now I can understand that, but why would you go there in the first place? You think you can make easy money? Don't you think it would be beneficial to you if you paid a lot of attention to what was going on so that you knew whether, the country you're volunteering to help is in a good situation or a bad situation? Your grandpa is sick. That's just great. And this guy is now your brother. Good for that. And they're gone. Okay, sure. Huh. Well, that's not necessarily a good thing. And for saying yes when they were asking if you're going to join, we get 100 gold. It's not a lot, but it's not bad. And here, we get an attack ball. And here, we get Stardust number 2. In this town, anyway. And there's a few people around here that we should probably talk to. So apparently, they're kind of under martial law here, or at least that's what it looks like. There's soldiers running around everywhere. Well, I'm actually going to stay the night because I got hurt while I was trying to run over here. I ran into one of those 0-0 parts guys, and as soon as the battle loaded, he one-shotted me and ran away. I do not like him. Okay. Think of it as charity. Apparently not a lot of people have come as far as tourists. There's nothing else in here. I just wanted to use the inn. But yeah, you just kind of get an idea that even though they're, you know, winning this war... Was I in here already? I don't think so. No. Free item. Twister Glaive. I'll equip that later. And Stardust. No. You don't get Stardust in a lot of the fire pit thingies around here. Yeah, most of these guys are not particularly interesting. Get out of my way! Thank you. But yeah, the even though they were winning the war, they don't seem to have a great city life. It's kind of like Hoax in a way. It's just kind of set up for war. Huh. What do you say? Popo's house? Oh god, no. Didn't want to talk to you. Move out of the way! Thank you. Ah. They expect something. Wonder what they're expecting. Now here, talk to this guy. The new Serdio party. Okay. So, from what I gather from this is kind of like a resistance and, you know, kind of a desire for what they want the country to be. These people seem to be ones who want unification and don't really care who wins the war. Anyway, this guy, I'm not actually talking to the person in the other room there, will tell you about these two griping rooms, which has no bearing on the plot, but apparently it's a good way to relieve stress. Get out of the way. Thank you. The motto. What's the motto? Okay. And apparently he said everything that's interesting to him. I'll be able to find words and proper grammar eventually, don't worry. But yeah, so this town doesn't seem all that well off, even though, you know, we kind of saw them as extremely evil throughout the first half. Well, let's go here. This is actually the weapon shop, so... Of course! What do you got to say? Aha, of course. The real stuff, huh? You did what now? Yeah, Dart knows this guy's full of crap, and it's kind of funny. The feather of Firebrand, or Firebrand, however the hell you pronounce that. You'll get poisoned by it. Great product to you. The Dragon Beater. As you know, we recently learned about the Dragon Buster. This is not particularly interesting. It'd be nice if it worked, but there are no dragons left to really worry about. Ah, and apparently a knight's come after us. Or him. It must be you, because you walked away? I was lying about the dragon, obviously. Talking to the guy that slayed the dragon. Anyway, over here, in the equipment there, we find Stardust number 3. And the shop here is actually quite useful. We get a new weapon for Dart, a new weapon for Shauna, and we finally get armets, you know, like the one that Hashel came, you know, initially equipped with, so we can fill out the rest of our characters with them. They're quite nice. The iron knee piece, not particularly great, but it doesn't cost that much, and it's a little more defense, so why not? And since I'm just equipped everyone else, I might as well equip Lavitz, or... I'm still calling him Lavitz, that's great. No, we need to equip Albert. Lavitz is passed away. So yeah, at this point, I'm going to actually stick with the same party I had. It's a very good party to go through the next area with. It's not the best party, but it's a pretty good party. With one round, you can take out pretty much every enemy you can find. So anyway, this guy here lost the key to his house. And as you can see, It's locked. Yeah, I don't know why you can go in here. There's nothing in here. I don't remember ever being anything in here. But, yeah. It is what it is. The stupid guy. Get out of my way! Get out of my way! Move! Thank you. Yeah, so not particularly interesting, but I guess kind of amusing. Meh. It is what it is. Do you say anything? Don't wander around. Okay. So let's do some more wandering around. Let's go straight into the castle. Aw, come on! That's the easiest way to get into any area. Break in through the front door, beat the crap out of everybody, take names, leave. Always seems to work in every other game I've played. Even if we're supposed to sneak in, I end up going through the front gate. I love Final Fantasy VII and the Shinra Tower. What do we got here? Yeah, as you can see, a lot of their knights are in bail right now. That's why we can't go back. There's a fort over here. Let's go check that out. We can't go straight into the Black Castle right off the bat. But we can go to this little shanty or fort or whatever you want to call this. I'm not exactly sure what this is. But it's definitely kind of falling apart. Oh yeah? Oh, well that's nice. How long will we endure this? Well, them, I guess, not really us. We're on the other side and, you know, we're still kind of screwed. Whoa! They've been living in this broken down, run down shack for over 8 years? Wow. That's kind of harsh, man. Wow. There's nothing over here. Let's go up that ladder here. Let's talk to you. Okay. Anything else? No, not particularly interesting. Let's talk to some more people. A lot of the time, yes. Being outside is dangerous. Being inside, based on what I can see from this architecture, is probably still dangerous. Huh. Oops, what did that say? Very unnatural stove, or very natural, depending on your point of view. And in here we get Stardust number 4. Let's go up these stairs here. And I don't think there's actually anything over here. No, just a bed. Okay, waste of time. Why not? Now, this guy used to be a fort. Very durable. Too many stairs for the old man. Oops, what'd you say? Oh, well, it's all you have, really. So let's take the stairs down here. And I'll talk to you too. Listen, don't do that. Yeah, griping room. We've already been there. It's not particularly interesting. What do you say? Come back here. Yeah, but we freed him. Let's head into the... I think this is technically the... oh, what is it? The clinic, not the inn. Yeah, pretty much. And over here, we have an item shop, which contains nothing of use. Yeah, I wouldn't buy any of this stuff. Though I should probably sell one of my healing potions. I like to keep a total of 6. And anything else that I need. Attack ball. As, like I mentioned this before, I believe. Attack balls generates 1 random attack item, but they sell for 50 gold, so I figure I might as well sell that and buy something else for 10 gold. So yeah, that's some free money there. Yeah, just keep the items we have for now. I'll probably sell that eventually. I have, well, you know what? I'm not going to use it. We'll just sell it now. Screw it. I'll need the room going into the next dungeon. Oh yeah, I already talked to you. Okay, let's talk to you. Never give up hope. Now, there are 2 more Stardust in this area. Any guesses where they are? 1, 2. Yeah, that normally you wouldn't expect there to be 2 in the same room, but oh well, I guess. Yeah, if you go up there, you just have access to the clinic, which, get out of my way, which I don't need. And up here is a bed. I don't think you can sleep here, but I rested in the inn already, so I'm good. Now, there's not all that much left we can do, except proceed, really. If you head over here, we can finally proceed. What's with that music? Oh, there we go. Underground Fortress. New faces, of course. 3 questions you must ask. Which country do you want to win? Well, we're from Basil, so we should say... No. The correct answer is I cannot say which. Well, yeah, probably. Anyway, the whole cue behind this one is you do the most neutral answer. I'm sorry, I skipped through that a little fast. What should the kids do in war? Obviously not take up weapons, but take care at home. Last question. Why do you fight? Well, to protect something. Dart sure has his opinions. Only fight to protect something. Oh, well that's nice. Who are you? I won't be scared. 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 Yes, this is Popo. Not that Popo, but Popo nonetheless. Anyway, hard times because of the war? Yeah, of course. Yeah, apparently he's a young kid, but again, with the graphics in this game, it's kind of hard to determine, you know, someone's gender or, you know, age based on these little tiny sprites, especially from the camera angles that are chosen. Yeah, you might know me. I'm, you know, the king of the enemy. He freaks out. It's hilarious. And he's doing backflips. I don't know why, but okay, sure. Apparently he's kind of, even though he wanted everyone to be equal and, you know, doesn't matter who wins, he still wants Albert to kind of win because he doesn't trust Dole. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I don't think we need to break through full force, even though I was saying that we should earlier. No, there are far more effective ways. Yeah, that power was dragons. Huh. Yeah. I'm just a kid. God damn it! How many games has 10-2 stolen that line from? Because I've heard that in a couple of other games too. I can't remember what the other one was. I think it's Lunar? Or no, oh, what is it? Zelda, which one? The first Game Boy one. Link's Awakening. There's someone in that game that has that line as well. But I always remember it from Shinra from 10-2 because that was the first one I had played where I actually remembered the line from. Probably because it was voice acted. Secret path into the castle. Of course! So yeah. Please wait. After we prepare. Okay. Now, let's see here. I believe we got all the Stardust. Yes, we have 20. But because we cannot get into Bale, we can't go talk to Martel and exchange it for the next prize. We'll have to wait until the next place that she shows up at. That doesn't really matter. It's not particularly useful, so I wouldn't worry about it. There's a whole bunch of ladders all over here. I don't know if you can rest around here, but I'm already full health, so I don't need to. But yeah, anyway, in order to proceed, just head up over here. You can use that save point if you wish. And we talk to Popo. I think you're kind of locked in after you say yes. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it doesn't really matter because there's a shop inside. So yeah, anyway, that's all the time I have for this episode of Let's Play Legend of Dragoon. Ooh, excuse me. Next time we will proceed deeper into, well, actually into the Black Castle and try to reason with Dole? No, try to end Dole. And wonder if we'll find an old friend along the way. Anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.